You're using AI the wrong way. Here's how to use AI the right way. If AI isn't giving you the response that you're looking for or the best response, the problem might not be the AI. The problem actually is you. Yes, the problem's you yourself and what you're giving the AI and what your input is. So here are a couple steps that you can take to make sure you get the best output with AI. So the first thing that you actually need to do is have a clear set goal. So whenever you are going to use AI, you need to actually have a goal, write that goal down, and get specific about what that goal is and what you're actually looking for. Write down exactly what you want the AI to give you. The second step that you're actually going to then take is now give it context. So go into detail on what you're looking for, what type of business it is, what type of industry, what type of area you're looking for, what type of digital world are you looking for, what are you looking for? Give it some detail. The more detail you give the AI, the better the output is going to be. So once again, the better your input, the better the output. So don't just say, write me this. Go ahead and go into detail and tell AI what you're trying to write and develop for and what your use case is for and where it's actually going to be published. So give it context. The third step is make sure you give it resources. So AI can now analyze real world data. So now you can interject your website, your social media graphics, your social media channels, different databases. You could just upload images or upload videos and AI can now analyze that. So if you want the best output, what you're gonna wanna do is find some sort of data or information or ideas or similar subjects or similar emails and give AI that. So give AI and link AI to all these different resources. And the main one being is your website or your business's social channels. The fourth step is redefine, don't restart. The first answer that AI actually gives you and the first output isn't the end result. You can actually now take that input and redefine it and basically give ideas or suggestions or say, change this, change that, add this, add that. And basically whatever AI gave you, you can now take and work with it and say, make it better with this and that and whatever you want to do. So remember, in the end, it comes down to the best output comes from the best input. So if you want the best output, make sure you're giving the best prompt. Drop below what you're working for and what you want to do with AI, and I'll give you some prompts around that. So let's show you some examples of actually writing good prompts with AI. So here we obviously have ChatGPT, and this principle kind of goes for no matter what platform or what AI you are actually using, and even it could be a design software. Remember, the best output comes from the best input. So let's show you some examples of that. So here in this example, we're going to say, imagine you're the world's best cleaning business marketer and copywriter. Write a friendly Instagram caption promoting a 10% off spring special for my residential cleaning business in Indianapolis. So I basically told it that, hey, you're an expert in this industry. You are going to write an Instagram caption and it's for this topic and for this business in this area. So I gave it a bunch of detail there. And then I basically went further and I said, this business name is Indie Cleans and we're trying to reach new cleaning, residential cleaning clients for our spring offer. Make it 2 to 5 sentences, include a call to action and a book online at our website. And then I included the link to our website to give it that resource to scan. And then I also said, can you make a social media graphic for this as well? So let's go ahead and start this and see what the output is. So like I said, to get a better output, I didn't just say, write me an Instagram caption for a spring offer. And that was it. I basically gave it a bunch of detail and context and said who it is, what we're doing, what we're offering, where we're offering it. And this is the offer. So go basically create that. So in just a few seconds, it basically came out with, hey, spring into clean with Indie Cleans. And then it basically gave me a caption, some Instagram hashtags, and a link to my website, just like we asked. And like you're watching right here, it is actively actually building a social media post. So this is a new feature that is in ChatGPT that kind of leveled up where you could actually take these posts and Sometimes you can get good outputs starting right away, but what I have found is sometimes you actually need to take them and then run them into a design software like Canva or whatever you might use and edit it a little bit further. But this can now create a starting point for you, which literally just saves a bunch of time. So let's see what the output it gave us. And I'm also going to work on another example. So, I mean, look at this, guys. Literally, I gave it a prompt. It gave me a caption and a post that's relatively not too bad for AI creating it. And it's being a graphic that was created in literally 2 minutes. That's pretty crazy, guys, that you can now do this with AI. And once again, I didn't just say, create me a post around this. I gave it a bunch of detail and context and links, and it did exactly that. So to get a good output like this, it's what you give it with the input. So how crazy is that? Let's go ahead and try another example. So I could continue off of this or start a whole another chat here, because ChatGPT with their new update actually remembers kind of all of your history and kind of build off of what you're doing. And that's why the redefine works so well, because it can take what you guys have talked about and worked on in the past and come out with a better solution. So that's why the redefining works so well now with AI. So I basically gave it a caption. I'm planning on sending an email to my old leads and old clients to drum up some new business. I want to write a short email to warm, re-engage in email clients who have not booked a service in 3 months, and basically told it, hey, this is what I'm doing. This is who I am. This is who you are. You're an expert in this. Go ahead and write this email for me. Give them 15% off. And here's a link to our website. And basically in literally a minute, it gave us our full email that we can now send to that actual business. And however we go about sending emails, whether it's one by one, whether it's through our CRM in a mass email automation sequence, whatever we can do, we're able to just basically create that literally within a minute. So it's pretty crazy what you can do with AI. And once again, it depends on what you give it for the input to get the best output. So I'm gonna go ahead and try one more here. And I'm going to say, imagine you're the world's best landscape business marketer. Write an SEO-friendly blog post for my landscaping company in Phoenix, titled Top 5 Ways to Prepare Your Yard for Summer, and keywords around landscaping company in Phoenix. Use a professional tone and use the secondary keywords as yard prep, summer lawn care, and Phoenix landscapers. So I gave it a bunch of detail on what I wanted, and it basically wrote that blog for me. So I tried to get the best output by giving it the best input. So I can't say it enough, guys, but that is really what matters when you're using AI. If you want the best output, don't be lazy in your input. Give it a lot of information to work off of, give it some resources, give it context, and you're overall gonna be able to come out with the best outcome and best end result that you can then take and either choose to redefine, or you can maybe go publish on the internet. And one thing you always want to keep in mind, everything that you generate with AI, I always recommend adding your own twist, your own tone, and making sure you edit it to be more of your business and not just from AI directly. So make sure it's being written in the eyes of yourself or your business. And lastly, I have just asked AI how to find commercial cleaning business clients in Indianapolis. I'm a small cleaning business in the Indianapolis area, and I'm looking to find new cleaning business commercial clients. Can you explore the web and find 10 businesses in Indianapolis and gather their email, social media, website, phone number, so I can reach out to them with a sales script to sell them my services or to pitch our services? And literally in a minute, it gave me a list of businesses that I could now go cold outreach and try to pitch my services. So literally, it's that simple. In 1 minute, you could use AI to build a list of businesses and commercial clients or businesses in general that you can go reach out to pitch your services. That's going to wrap it up for this one, though. If you guys have any questions or want a certain prompt on a certain title or topic, drop it below and I will hook you up with that.